Welcome to Dave's Cards and Sports Games. Yes, there we go. I am Dave. And let's open up, we're opening up nothing. We're going to show off a set. Yes, let's show off a set here. I have my newsstand here, and we're going to try to do it this way. Let's do it like this. Dave's Cards and Sports Games. Let's check every card in the 15-16 tops or upper deck set. You're going to love this one. Cam Fowler. Freddie Anderson. I'm going to make it a little wider. And here we go. For me, it's tough to see. Hampus Lindholm. Sam Vatanen. These are all Ducks to start out. Patrick Maroon, who played for many teams. How about Ricard Raquel? Ryan Getzlaf. A lot of tilted cards here. There's Martin Hansel. Michael Stone. Mike Smith. Oliver Ekman Larson, great player. Joe Vitale. Shane Doan, legend. Look at all the years he played. 1,400 games, didn't get 1,000 points, but he still could possibly be a Hall of Famer. Brad Marchand, Hall of Famer. David Krejci, David Pasternak. Dennis Seidenberg. How about Louis Eriksson? Zdeno Chara, Hall of Famer for sure. Tuukka Rask had many good years. Brian Giunta, many good years. Nicholas Deslauriers. Zemgus Girgensson. I'm not sure if this is the guy that ended up making the All-Star game as a joke. Fans voted him in. Marcus Foligno. Sam Reinhart. Tyler Ennis. I'm actually going to get my Facebook on my computer. Maybe I could see if it comes in better than I think it is. All right. It's kind of coming in good, so that's good. Tyler Ennis. Dennis Weidman. Yuri Hoodler. Joe Colborn. And there's Johnny Gaudreau, who just passed away. Sorry to hear. Jonas Hiller. Kerry Ramo. Keep the goalies coming with Cam Ward. How about Elias Lindholm with the Hattie? Jeff Skinner, great player. He has a chance to make the Hall of Fame. Justin Falk. Nathan Gerby. Andrew Shaw. Brian Bickell. Corey Crawford. That's a cool card. Duncan Keith. He should be in the Hall. Marian Hossa has to be in the Hall. Nicholas Hjalmarsson. Jonathan Taves. Outside chance. Tyson Berry. Eric Johnson. Gabriel Landeskog, great player. He might be in the Hall. Matt Duchene's going to be in the Hall. Varlamov. Brendan Dubinsky. Cam Atkinson. Dennis Savard. Made that up. That's David Savard. Jack Johnson. How about Matt Calvert? He got jolted in the face with a puck, one of his first goal. And then he scored a goal. He got carried off the ice, stitched up, then he scored his first goal, and they have a picture of that. It's pretty cool. Scott Hartnell, and there's Nick Foligno. We are showing off the 2015-16 Upper Deck set. One of the nicest sets ever made. Wait till you see the end. This will be part one. Wait till you see the latter portions of this video. I'm trying to make it easier for me to tip. And there's Alashemsky, Antoine Roussel, Alex Goligoski from Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Played his 1,000th game, won a Stanley Cup. That's nice to see. How about John Klingberg with the big goal there for Dallas, right by Jamie Benn's locker. Kerry Leitinen had a great career. Tyler Seguin, good player. Danny DeKaiser. Darren Helm. Riley Sheehan. Jonathan Eriksson. Nick Cronwall. Pavel Datsuk. Thomas Tatar. Ben Scrivens. Benoit Pouliot. Teddy Purcell. Jordan Eberle, great career. Matt Hendricks from Blaine, Minnesota. That is one of the toughest players in the NHL history. The guy only gave it 110%. What a great player he was for Blaine High School, St. Cloud State University, and wherever he played in the NHL. Just pure heart. And there he was, the alternate captain, as you can tell, for the Oilers. Taylor Hall, I believe he was the number 1 pick overall. Does not say. Aaron Ekblad. Brian Campbell. Dave Boland. Eric Gudbranson. There's UC Jokinen. I don't mind I like those colors. It kind of reminds you a little bit of the Kansas City Scouts for you old-time hockey fans. There's Roberto Luongo, Hall of Famer. Great card. I'm doing this at a different one. I'm actually watching my live video, and I see the card. There's Dustin Brown, great player. And now my camera went off on the computer because I'm not doing it. There's Jake Muzzin. Jeff Carter, a great player. Jonathan Quick should be in the Hall of Fame. Marian Gaborik, the Minnesota Wild's one of his leading scorers. Tanner Pearson, Trevor Lewis. There, now we get to the Wild players. How about saying hi to Jared Spurgeon? Jason Zucker. Devin Dubnyk. Nino Niedermeyer plays for the Jets. Ryan Suter. Zach Parisi. Over to the Canadians, Andre Markov. Thomas Plekanec. David Desjardins. Alexei Emelin. Lars Eller. Max Pacioretty. Nathan Bulio. There's PJ Subban, who's now on ESPN. Same picture as in the front. How about Carter Hutton getting ready to go on the ice? Eric Nystrom. Philip Forsberg doing a little hop. James Neal. Seth Jones. Mike Fisher. Pekka Rinne, great goalie. Shea Weber, great defenseman. Adam Henrique. Andy Green. How about Corey Schneider? Michael Camilleri, Patrick Elias, Travis Zajac, not Pat Sajak. Oh, Franz Nielsen, Yaroslav Halak, Jonathan Tavares, great player, Josh Bailey, Nikolai Kuhlman. As we're closing in on the end, we're actually about halfway through the set. Once again, we're looking at the 2015-16 Upper Deck Complete Set. Ryan Strome, Travis Hamonic, Keith Yandel, Derek Stepan, Chris Kreider. How about Daniel Girardi, Derek Brassard, Mark Stahl, Rick Nash, great player, mostly known for Columbus. Ryan McDonough, great captain from Minnesota. Went to Hill Murray, I believe, one of the better high schools in the state. How about Clark MacArthur? I mean, he was captain at many teams. I believe he was captain for Tampa Bay as well. Cody Ceci. There's Hammond. I believe they called him the Hamburglar, and he had a picture of the Hamburglar from McDonald's somewhere on his mask. Too bad they didn't show it on the back. Erik Karlsson. Kyle Turris, Mika Zibanejad. That's a great card there. He's a great player for the Rangers now. Braden Shen, Claude Giroux, great player. Mark Street, Matt Reed, RJ Umberger. Don't call me Hamburger. He's also, I believe he was born in Pennsylvania. He was born in Pittsburgh. Probably a Penguin fan growing up, ended up playing for the Flyers. Michael Del Zotto, Derek Pouliot, Chris Kunitz, Marc-Andre Fleury, just retired with the Wild. What a legend he was. How about Evgeny Malkin? Christopher Letang, another Hall of Famer coming up. David Perron, Patrick Hornquist. There's Brent Burns. He'll be a Hall of Famer, I believe. Joe Thornton should be in the Hall of Fame, or if he's not already. Logan Couture, Mark-Edward Vlasic, Patrick Marleau, great player with his boy there, and his boy has his stuffed animals. Thomas Hertl, Alex Pietrangelo, Alexander Steen, David Backus from Blaine, Minnesota, played for Spring Lake Park High School. He had a good career. Jake Allen still playing in the NHL now. Kevin Shattenkirk, Patrick Berglund, Yuri Leitinen, Alex Killorn, Brian Boyle. How about Jonathan Drouin, Nikita Kucherov, Steven Stamkos, Legend Hall of Famer, Tyler Johnson, Victor Hedman waving to the crowd, James Reimer. Everybody's waving to the crowd. There's James Van Riemsdyk and Jeffrey Lupel. Now we're closing in on the end of this video where you really get to the good stuff. So we will do it like this. Here we go. This is the last of the base cards here. Leo Komarov, Morgan Riley, great defenseman. How about Nazem Kadri, another great player. Tyler Bozak, Christopher Tanev. How about Bo Horvat, had a nice career. Alexander Burrows, Henrik Sedin, he'll be in the Hall if he's not already. Yannick Hansen, Derek Dorsett, Ryan Miller should be in the Hall of Fame. Alex Ovechkin, he might make the Hall of Fame. Brooks Orpik, Evgeny Kuznetsov, Jonathan Carlson, great career. Matt Niskanen from, I believe, Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Let's see if I'm right or wrong on that one. Virginia, Minnesota, northern Minnesota. Nicholas Backstrom, Jay Beagle, Blake Wheeler from the North Metro. Robbinsdale, played for, I can't remember if he played for Armstrong, Cooper, or Blake Wheeler, I think, played for Benilde St. Margaret High School in the Twin Cities. Brian Little, Dustin Byfuglien, another Minnesota boy. I think he's from Roseau. Here, guys, Minneapolis, but he went up north. Matt Perreault, Andre Pavlich, Tobias Enstrom, Mark Scheifele, unfortunate about his father passing away. And let's get to Philip Forsberg, Duncan Keith, Rick Nash, PK Subban. And now we get to the good stuff. This is the fun part of the video. As I don't know what's going on. There's Matt Hen. I'm losing my spots here with my cards. All right, here we get to the good stuff here. And I have them in order. And you will like it. Or lump it. And let's do it this way. I'm going to flip these cards over. The next card on the set is a Connor McDavid PSA 10 rookie card. Perfect card of one of the greatest to ever play the game, Connor McDavid. How about that? Jordan Wheel, not as good as McDavid. Sergei Plotnikov, not as good. How about Max Domi? Good to see him, his card. Andrew Kopp, and the next card is having a monster playoffs. Mikko Rantanen in a perfect Gem Mint 10. Mikko Rantanen, Gem Mint 10. How about Joel Edmondson? Kevin Fiala had a decent career, still playing, I believe. Nick Cousins. Emile Poirier. How about Malcolm Subban? That's PK Subban's brother. He had a little stint in the NHL. Jacob De La Rose. Henrik Samuelsson. And how about Connor Hellebuck? There's Connor Hellebuck's rookie card. Very nice. Matt Pumple. Nick Shore. Josh Anderson. How about Shane Prince and Jared McCann? McCann had a little career in the NHL. How about Stanislav Geliev? And how about a Mint 10, Artemi Panarin, now plays for the Rangers. Perfect card right there. Let's go to Victor Arvidsson playing right now. Nikolai Ehlers from the Jets. He's still a decent player. Slater Kokno, don't know him. Ronald Kennens. Daniel Sprong. Nicholas Petan. And let's get to Dylan Larkin. Dylan Larkin rookie card. A very nice card in the set. Robbie Fabry, little NHL career. How about Jonas Donski? Is that Denmark? Finnish. Sam Bennett, Ben Hutton, Matt O'Connor, Oscar Lindberg, Colton Parayko. A couple of these guys are playing. Stefan Noesen, Anton Slepyshev, he played. Sergei Kalinin, Mike Condon, Antoine Bibeau, puck going in the glove. Kyle Bond, Jean-Francois Berube, Eunice Kemppanen, Matthias Janmark, Evgeny Medvedev, that's a decent player. Keegan Lowe, Colin Miller, Brett Kulak, and Connor Brickley. And the final card in the set. How about a Connor McDavid, Sam Bennett checklist card? What a great set. That's Series 1. Series 2 will be coming up later on. But we're hoping you're having a great day, a great Friday. Once again, you're watching Dave's Cards and Sports Games. You just watched the 2015, 2016 Upper Deck Complete Series 1 set. Series 2 will be coming up later. Please subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and have a good day. Thank you.